I'm Margaret Steele, and I'm a fairly new attender at Cornerstone. I moved from California to Owatonna about 2.5 years ago. People ask me why I left California to come to Owatonna, and I have an answer for them at the ready. I came because of 4 grandchildren, and I sort of like their mom and dad too. One of the questions I have is, what was my favorite childhood memory? Well, I was born in Scotland, and one of my favorite childhood memories was when I was 10 years old, and I was on a boat crossing the Atlantic, and we pulled into the harbor in New York, and for the very first time I saw the Statue of Liberty. And I had heard about the Statue of Liberty, and I'd seen pictures of it, but nothing prepared me for how large the Statue of Liberty is, and I knew that I was in America. Then we took the train all the way from New York to Los Angeles, long train journey. And when we were going through Nevada, the train stopped way out in the country, and then the American Indian family came on, and I had never seen an American Indian before except in the movies. So I was really impressed. Those were 2 of my childhood memories. What I wanted to be when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a social worker and work with people and help people, and that worked out just fine. My faith journey. Well, my mother took me to Sunday school when we lived in Scotland, never missed a Sunday. And then when we came to America, a neighbor invited us to go to the Presbyterian Church in San Diego. It was a great church, a little different. I started going to junior high youth group. And when I was in junior high youth group, it was the first inkling I had that I didn't really know the Lord like some of the other kids did. And then when I was in high school, I went to summer camp. And at summer camp, this wonderful, wonderful minister whose name was Bruce Cruax. Bruce talked about the Lord and how we could have the Lord come into our life. So when I was 16, I accepted the Lord Jesus. And I have been so glad, and I have been so blessed with all my friends that were Christians and all the other opportunities that I had to experience God's love in my life. My favorite Bible verses, I have quite a few, and sometimes I sort of say them in my own words, but my favorite right now is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, because it tells us to trust in the Lord with all our hearts, not to lean on our own understanding of things, but turn them over to God. And the promise is that He will always lead us. Thanks, and I'm glad I'm here at Cornerstone.